everybody, welcome back. So it's been a couple days since the last time you've seen us here. So we've had a lot of rain, so I wanted the fields to dry out before we start getting on to our activities for today. So today Mr. Anderson's supposed to be coming by to help out with the two fields. We're going to be getting them prepped and ready and start seeding them. He said the best thing to do is wheat. So that's what we're going to do, at least on one of them. But he's supposed to be coming by with his mulcher so we can mulch down the stubble that we have. And then he also says he has a big surprise for us. Yesterday, I hear. Where does he go? Probably off somewhere. There he is. Sidetrack there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wait for him. He should be here real soon. See, we're gonna start bright and early. So make sure I got up bright and early. Forgetting to shut my door here. So I'm gonna go out here and look at the cows, and hopefully he'll be here soon. Alright, so the cows are looking really good. They're still fed, got water and everything. Who's that? Looks like Mr. Anderson's tractor. It's a nice looking truck. A lawnmower? That can't be Mr. Anderson. Pulling in here. Did he get a new truck? Mrs. Anderson wouldn't allow me to get him something like that. Let me come up here and talk to him.
Do you like my new wheels?
Is that yours?
Well, I didn't steal it.
Oh, I know that. So you're rolling in big dough now.
No, it's financed. I had to get something bigger, if I am going to be transporting equipment around like this.
So you blamed it on me? I see how it is.
You know, Mrs. Anderson would approve me buying anything, if it to help you.
So is it actually for me?
Kinda. I can transport equipment easier, and we can get a bigger trailer for grain and stuff.
I see you. You're just using me to get new stuff, aren't you?
No, to help you.
Okay, whatever you say. So what do we have planned for these fields?
I was going to take the mulcher down and start crushing the stubbles. If you want to start mowing?
Okay, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start working on this. He's going to get into that tractor, and then I'm going to get the lawnmower here and start mowing. Start unlocking this stuff for him. He's going to go start on the smaller field, the one to the right, and then work on the next one. And he's going to also test everything. So let's get this stuff off here. Alright, there he goes. Let's go ahead and back this up here. So we're going to go ahead and start on this little bit over here while he works on that. So this will at least kind of keep our grass kind of low down. Now this does have a pickup on it, so we don't have to worry about leaving some behind. Probably have to drop it in the silo. I think that's the only spot that I can drop it right now, and then we'll worry about something to do with it later. Really don't want to feed it to the cows. We can try to somehow get it to change it over to hay and everything. Or worry about that later. Let me start mowing all this up while he works on that field. This shouldn't take too long though, because this thing's pretty quick. It has a very wide cutting radius. Never really driven a zero turn before. Gotta kind of get used to this. Alright, so let me just keep mowing this down and see what we can do. already got the first baggage filled up here, so I'm going to just run this down here to the silo and drop it off. And keep working on it. Almost got that little bit of the side yard and front yard there done. So hopefully Mr. Anderson's getting a lot done also. So this is not going to be the perfect little bit of work done, but it's at least going to help some. Let me go ahead and drive back and keep getting on this. Hello.
Hey, Jhonny. I was looking at the fields, and it looks like you need to put some lime down on the smaller one.
Okay, I'll look to see if I have any. May have to run to the store.
Okay, I'll eat some lunch, then get started on the next field.
Alright, we're gonna head back, drop this stuff off, and then go see if we got some lime. Lime's pretty expensive, so if I'm gonna have to get it, it's gonna cost a little bit. I don't remember seeing it in there. We might see if we have any more left on the actual spreader too. We'll go ahead and drive this back and go check that out. Not seeing any in here. We got seed and fertilizer. That's about it. Let me go ahead and call over there and get them to get that ready, and then we'll go pick it up. Might grab the truck and actually take the trailer over there so we can fill it all up over there without making a whole bunch of trips. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, well, this truck is dirty. I need to get it washed. I'm going to head over here to the store to pick up lime. I ordered 8 big bags of them. So hopefully that's going to be more than enough. I don't know if I'm going to need any for the next field. Mr. Anderson says he's not really going to notice until after he mulch it. So he's taking a little bit of a break, and then he's going to start working on that field. We'll come down here and grab this, fill this up, and then take it back, then hook the spreader up to the tractor and go spread that field. It won't take us too long at all to spread the field, so. Yesterday's way over here. But that's where he goes and runs off to. Let me get these filled up here real quick. Alright, I dropped the spreader off over here. It used about a little over 6 bags. I got like 1.5 bags left. I put them in the barn over there. So we're just gonna go and park this back over here. Then we'll go get the tractor and start liming that field. Mr. Anderson should be already mulching the next field. Alright, we got this all set up. This is completely full, so I don't see us using all of this. Hopefully we just need to do the one field. Whatever we have left over, we can fill the bags back up. I kept the bags they came out of. Looks like a couple of my hay bales kind of escaped here. Let's come down here and start working on this field. Alright, we're going to head out here on this field and start spreading it. This field sprayed out. Let's come up here and see what how far he's gotten done. He should be pretty much done by now. I see his tractor over there. Let's come up here and talk to him, see what we got to go next.
This field looks good. Next you need to seed the fields. With the type of seeder you have, you'll have to add fertilizer as well.
Okay, I'll load it up in the truck.
I'm going to take my tractor back. Call me if you need anything.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Anderson. I really appreciate all this. Alright, let's go ahead and take this back up there. He's gonna go get his tractor and head back home. All we have to do is seed. I'm gonna get some fertilizer and seed and put it in the back of the truck. That way, bring it down here. That way we can have it close. So if we need to refill it, we can do that. Just drive back up here, follow him up here. I do have extra lime in here. I'll probably go and store it in the barn also. Might run in and get a bite to eat real quick for lunch. At least some of those bells escaped there. I'll go pull this over here so we can get it unloaded. Alright, let me run in here and get some lunch real quick. Alright, there goes Mr. Anderson. I got me some food cooking up over here. So we're all alone. He did tell me to call him if I have any problems. I'm going to sit down here and eat, and then we'll start getting that worked on. Alright, so it's about 1 o'clock. Got me some food, so let's go ahead and head back out here and start doing the feeding. I'm going to take the truck up there as an extra support. And then I also need to get the seeder and everything. I did park that in front of the barn though. Let's see what we got in here. That's the 2 extra bags of fertilizer we got, or that's the 2 extra bags of lime. See, pretty sure that's fertilizer. Yep, here's a big thing of seed, and then we got these pallets of seed and some more of the fertilizer. Let's grab this tractor here and get the seeder and bring it down here so we can start filling it up. Well, Mr. Anderson explained to me this is a drill seeder, so we don't need to cultivate or plow the field. All we just gotta do is put some seed up here in this big hopper and then some fertilizer in the other hopper. Well, Mr. Anderson said we're probably going to be going through more fertilizer than seed. So let's go ahead and get this stuff filled up, and then we're going to probably add some fertilizer to the truck. And then we could always make a couple trips down here with the truck instead of bringing this all the way down here. I'm going to get this stuff out here and start filling it up. So I got everything filled up. I got it filled completely up with fertilizer. I used these bags of seed because I put the big bag in the truck. So I'll need to get the truck to put all this stuff in it. But everything in here should be all ready to go. Go ahead and get this out of the way. I got everything loaded up on the back of the truck here. We're going to go ahead and take this down here to the field so we can have easier access to it. I got everything down here and all ready to go. I'm going to put wheat in the big field up here. I'm actually going to do barley in the smaller field. Do a little bit different. So let's go ahead and get this started here. Apparently the one thing I wasn't looking out for was gas, so we're pretty much almost out of gas. So I drove it up here. The truck's still down there with all that stuff on it. We'll use the hot rod to go get us some gas. I'll bring it over here to get the container. So go ahead and go and get all that. Alright, I got the tank on back here. Let's go fill this up. Alright, I got that container filled up. We're about to pull into the house here. We'll just pull this around back and then start filling that tractor up. Filled all back up now, so let's go ahead and head back down there to that field. It's going to take me all day probably just to do this one field. Since we're already up here, let's go ahead and fill everything up in it. One less thing that we have to do. We took all the seed that I had left in the truck there. At least we got everything all filled up now, so let's go down here and keep on working. So we ran out of fertilizer, so I'm going to come here and fill the fertilizer back up. I brought the truck out here, I think it'll be easier. Alright, got that filled back up, so let's go ahead and take the truck off to the side and finish doing this up. So I got a lot more of this done. I was just doing it back and forth over here, but after getting the gas, I decided to go a different approach. So we shouldn't have too much longer of this to go. It's about 3 o'clock already, so I don't know if we'll be able to get to the other field tonight. I might have to do that tomorrow morning. Let me keep getting on to this here. Got a couple more passes left. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th pass. And then we should have this field done. And we can probably move on to the next field at about 5 o'clock. But that field's so small, so I might be able to get it done. It might be some night time. But we're tracking along here. We're moving about 4 or 5 miles an hour. That's what's taking it the longest of the time. I think if I would have used a bigger tractor, we might be able to do it a little bit quicker. But we are here and that's what we got. So let's keep tracking this and getting this done. out of fertilizer, so I have to run out there and get some of that. But there should be enough to finish this build out. So let's head on back and do that. There's my last path here. Finally got it done. Took me almost all day just to get all this done. This field is pretty big. It's bigger than it really looks. And then with this smaller seeder. But at least we got this half done. So this will be the wheat field. We're going to do the barley field on the other end. And because it's so late, I'll probably wait and do that tomorrow morning. It'll be the first thing I do in the morning. So I'll finish this up here, and then I'll head in, get me some dinner, and then I guess we'll see you tomorrow.